Okay, it's a video for the top 5 earphones January 2024 that are under $25. Pretty close. I think there's one that's 27, but $25. Comment below this video if you're a subscriber to qualify to get, and I'm announcing this because it's coming soon. Critical has a collaboration with Moondrop. It's the Dusk 3. I believe that's the name of it. I don't actually know the full name of it, but it's the B3 Dusk Critical version, and it's got DSP, I'm pretty sure. Now, I talked to him about a month ago, and I said, would it be possible to get a wrapped retail version signed with a big black marker by you with your signature on it? Because there's a lot of fans of Crin on my channel that watch this channel, and you won't ever go to Singapore because you don't have the funds, or you won't have the chance because life. But you might really want to get one of his collabs that he signed. It's just, for me, it seems cool because I like kind of hard to find stuff, and if somebody who had something, if I were a consumer, I would want that. So in my mind, that seems like a cool idea. So if you would be interested in something signed by Crin, comment below this video. You got to be a subscriber. I announced this in the community section a month ago, but because I'm taking that and purging this site of this channel, I took that out of community, and also winner announcements out of community, and they're gone. So that would be announced on the unboxing channel. So you got to be subscribed here and there, and if you're gonna click notifications anywhere, it would be that channel, because that's where you would find out that you want a signed version of the B3 Dusk. So good luck to you. And I'll be talking about DSP a little bit in this video. The set that's at number 5 is actually one that I should have put at number 1, but because it's not, it allows me to talk about why it should be number 1, so I can make it look like a win, actually. But now that I tell you, it's not going to seem that way, but whatever. These are the graphs right here, and I want you to keep in mind that actually the Tanchjim 1 DSP could be any one of those sets. You could do anything with that set, really. It would be a little different from a 2DD, but it could imitate most of what I've got listed here today. So at number 5 is the Tanchjim 1 DSP, which is in a previous video. I loved the set. I loved it when it came out, and I started barking about DSP's the future. They got to nail the software. And here we are, beginning of 2024, and a Crin collab is coming out, and it's going to have DSP in it, because that's really where this hobby is right now. If they polish the software, there's so much potential there. The driver quality gets up, which the Dusk will have, I'm sure. You can clone and imitate other sets that you really like that might be just out of your price range, and you can really get pretty close, if not right there, until we're talking about really expensive stuff that uses, you know, legit proprietary tech like open BAs and special dynamic drivers, and sans that, you'll be able to copy anything that you want. So the DSP really should be number 1, the Tanchjim, but it's not. But I got to explain DSP to you and how huge it is, and I love the set. Now let's get to the others. The number 4 would be my own collab. I know, how cute. I got to remind everybody that there's a lot of people out there that generally don't really, you know, say, why don't you grab that HBB collab? But they do say about this set, because it's $19, it does hip-hop, EDM, trance, and stuff like that. Pretty good. It's got a pretty good driver, and it's got that extension, so it's not Hello Darkness, my old friend, even though you got the elevated mid-bass. It's a very warm set, but it does hip-hop and stuff like that quite good. It still gets wrecked a lot by people, and I'm a fan of it because and also, reminder, I have financial benefits from you purchasing that. I think you knew that already, but if you didn't, let me go ahead and disclose that again. Next set would be the KZ Caster, which was in the previous set. This is the bass enhanced version. It's cheaper than I thought it was. This is second only to the Truthia Zero Blue. I think it's called Zero. There are a lot of zeros. And that really is the king of a subwoofer in the trunk of my car type of replay, which I love. I'm Team Blue. The KZ Caster is a more affordable, kind of like that set. And, you know, all of the drama stuff aside, that seems to really be related to collabs for reasons that are another video. But this set, it does what it does, and it does it really good. Next set is a jack of all trades, and it's a 7Hz 02, and it will do hip hop. It's just enough, not best set, but it will do it good. It'll do rock well, it'll do classical well, and like hip hop, it'll do reggae just enough. And number one is the ZGAT Nuo. And it is a lot like the 2 by 7 Hertz in that it's kind of a jack of all trades, which in the budget price is what a lot of people kind of want. They want to be able to cover all of their library because they're trying to save money, and that's the whole point. Now the Sino, the number 1, the number 2, and the number 4 could be easily and no problem imitated by the Tanchjim 1. So that's why I should have put it at number 1. The Caster has 2 DDs, so that's slightly different driver counts. You could do it, but it wouldn't be quite the same as having dedicated low-end driver. But that, again, the Dusk 3 is going to have a low-end driver, and you could probably make something sound a lot like a 2DD set with DSP. Again, it's really on that software to become more user-friendly with more options. Like I mentioned when I did the one video several months ago, that's where the hook is going to come in, that they're going to be able to offer better suites or types of software with more expensive sets, because you can transverse the 250 to 1500 range with your single set that has a very excellent set of drivers inside for its price range, plus the DSP software. There's so much win going on right there. And remember, Crin set's coming out, and if you want a signed one, comment below this video. I would do that. I would do that. Now I'm going to do something else that I would do too, and that is give an apology. So we're done with the deal and keep the F-bombs out. That's my thing. That's what I'll try to do. Let's try to do this. And I'm out.